also hopefully foster a little bit of rivalry. That'll make it just that much more fun. Watermelon giving it back to Nova. Nova back on this third man position. And these gorgeous, gorgeous logos on center ice, nice to see, as well as the jerseys. Using them now more frequently. Bulbasaur coming in real close, and he does get stripped away by Levi. And 3 is gonna try to find a safe place for this, and almost puts it right into Perplex. Rick trying to go across for 3, and Watermelon's gonna kick it to the back. Up for Bulbasaur, boosting forward, does get clicked by Levi, easy defensive play there. Now Levi coming in, making a little circle, and Nova's gonna clear it out. Couple chances each way, but both being generated from Team Blue, almost scoring on themselves once. But Levi now up for 3, and boosting, he's got some time, and he slips it home past Silent.
That was a great move. Great pass there by Levi on the left click off Bulbasaur in his defensive zone, just sliding it up to 3. 3 very talented offensive forward, just finished it strong there. Just
I
well
thought it was a
executed.
little careless of Bulbasaur to think he could get through there. The defensive player had plenty of time to click him, and he didn't really make a move. Bad turnover here by Perplex, and he does recover and make the save.
Classic Perplex. Quality.
Off the top, and that's going to go wide of all the intended targets and turn into a chance in the other direction. Nova going a little bit wide, coming back to the slot, and Hate Stab Kill is going to pick this up, also known as Rick Sanchez. Now Watermelon boosting forward, 2-on-1. He's got Bulbasaur, and Levi pressures him immediately and does take away the puck.
Great shutdown there by Levi.
Very well done. And Hate Stab coming in and puts it in.
I mean, that whole play was generated by Levi. What a shutdown that was. Him just coming in off water, stealing it from him, getting it to 3, who slipped it over to Rick Sanchez. That was beautiful execution by the Tigers.
Perfect example of how your defense really sets up your offense. Make a good play, turn it around, and you can often get a goal. Very well done. 3 is going to take this away from Watermelon. And Nova does kick it away. Levi will be the first to get there. And Water picks it up, moving it forward to Bull. A lot of people saying that this Shakuras team was going to be very, very scary on Sundays when Bulbasaur was present. We'll see if that's the case. Currently not seeing it. 3, boosting forward on the bottom side. He does get past Water. Nice little move there. And tries to go back to Levi. Does get to Rick briefly. But Art's going to pick that up. Water taking a shot himself, and I just love the Watermelons.
Did Perplex even hit his X? I don't even think he
No.
thought that it was going to go past. No, great shot location by Watermelon. Coming off the bottom boards. He could have worked it to the center there, but he would have had a lot more traffic. That was just a good shot location by him.
Perfect placement, and it gets him on the board. Now Hate Stab Kill behind the net. He does accidentally hit it in the back, and Bulbasaur briefly challenging it. But Hate Stab is going to pick this up. And Nova trying to pass it up. And everybody kind of just overskating it. 3 will pick it up. He's got the back checker Watermelon. And he takes the shot himself. Takes out the Bulbasaur, who's going to turn this the other direction and not really do anything with it. Nova getting the nice pass from Art, and he'll put it up top for Watermelon. Now Water boosting in. Thought he had Bulbasaur, but Levi was in the lane. Good block there. Rick Sanchez has 3, and Nova with a nice pass block as well, and Bulbasaur's going to move this forward. Levi, again, just clicking him kind of easily. Bulbasaur not really expecting him to do that. And kind of poor planning, but now 3 in the slot, takes a shot center, and Art does pick it up. Nova up for nobody in particular. And it'll be a battle in the corner, and 3 will come away with it behind his own net. Bounce it to Levi. And Levi has no lane at the moment. He looked for something, and it's just pushed away by Bulbasaur. Watermelon's going to pick this up once again. Boost forward and get pressured by 2 defenders who do eventually come away with it. Now Nova's going to pick this up. Off of the top wall, and Rick Sanchez pushes it forward. And this period will come to a close.
Well, the Tigers, they got the lead right now, and I really got to credit Levi here for it. He's been doing an excellent job of just shutting down both Bulbasaur and Watermelon for the most part. The one-shot Water did sneak in. Really wasn't a defender's problem. It was really mostly on Perplex's ability to press X in time. But, I mean, he's doing a fantastic job. He's shutting them down. He's leading some offensive production for the Tigers. And it's really going to lay on him because he's facing two of the best offensive forwards and support player that you could possibly want to face. So he's going to have a tough task for the rest of the game.
Now Levi coming out with this one. Up for 3. He's going to take this way wide and try to sneak one past Art, but he doesn't move. And a pass just a little bit wide, but Bulbasaur does make something of it. Turns back. People thought he was going to Nova, but he takes the shot instead. And 3 is going to pick this up at center. And he's got a breakaway here. He does have Rick, and he tries to make the pass, and it goes wide. And that ruins their chances. Nova now is going to pick this up. Got Bulbasaur breaking to the net, taking a shot, and Perplex with the save. Now King Louis is going to hold this.
Man, that was not very characteristic of 3 to hit miss that one easy pass there. I'm very surprised to see that one.
Maybe a little bit of nerves kicking in, who knows?
Perhaps. You never know.
Art is going to pick this up and give it straight to Nova. He's got plenty of room. Decides to go off the top wall, and Watermelon's going to feed this in for Bulbasaur in close, and Levi clicks it away. Watermelon's still there, and he takes another shot, and Perplex will come out with it. Move it straight up the ice, not sure where he was going with it, and Nova's going to pick this up at center. Off the bottom side, Watermelon now passing across, and Levi is there. 3's going to skate the other direction. It's a little bit of speed. Moving back and forth, trying to make a move. Bulbasaur does briefly get it, but Levi is there with a nice click away, and 3's going to move forward once again. 3 in the high slot. Bulbasaur strips it. Levi jumping in a little bit too high. Bulba in close, back and forth, and beats Perplex.
Complete lapse of memory there from Levi. He just really coasted too far forwards. I guess he was expecting a one-timer pass from 3, but a complete communication breakdown, and Bulb just snuck it off the back person and buried it home.
Very nice read by Bulbasaur, and now he's going to take this going forward. 3 with an easy defensive play there. Will take it at the center line, skate in, take a shot himself from way out, and it beats Art.
Ooh, now that one comes from deep. When you're shooting on European players like Silent Art, you know, you really got to look at the cross-post snipes because it is really tough for them to time it out appropriately, and 3 gets a goal because of that one.
And that puts them back in the lead. Rick Sanchez is going to take this and continue the offense with a one-timer. Nice save by Silent Art. And Rick Sanchez gets it back on a bad outlet, and Watermelon will pick it up and move it up for Bulbasaur. Just goes wide. Levi challenging on this one, and he will pick it up. And 3 with a nice grab. Gonna start moving to the center with this one. Takes a shot himself, and Nova with the block. And Nova. Back to Art, back to Nova, up for Bulbasaur. He does get through Levi, and Levi picks it up. That was a little bit strange. Looks like it went back and forth on that puck at least, but we don't worry about the physics here. And this pass will go beyond the point. Perplex.
I'm sure the game developers are crying about the physics or something. I'm sure the game developers are just crying about the physics or something.
Levi passing it to 3. The one-timer is blocked, and Nova's going to pick this up in the corner. Back to Silent Art. Off the bottom wall to Watermelon. Boosting through 3. He's getting in close. Couple back and forth, and 3 will pick it up. Trying to pass it to Rick Sanchez, but he gets it back in close, and he just loses control of it as it goes wide. Back to 3, in close once again. He picks it up, goes back and forth, tries to slide it bottom post, but couldn't put it away. Now 3. Moving a couple ways to try to get this through, but Watermelon is going to pick it up. And Water challenged by Levi, gets it back from him. Water now walking in, and Hate Stab is going to put this to the side, but Bulbasaur picks it up. Now a 2-on-1 developing on the same side. Rick is going to turn back, take a shot, and it goes off the post. Now Nova picking this up for Water and boosting forward. Levi in close on the defense, and this goes to Rick, and he will clear it out. And he's got Levi just misses the pass. That was going to be a chance, but 3 having 1 second to shoot it here, and they get it! .01!
Oh, baby, man, that was beautiful. Excellently timed out by the Tigers. I mean, at first I thought they weren't going to be able to end it with a point. Rick Sanchez had the right decision when he wanted to go on the top side of Silent Art after he figured he was going to boost over. He just aimed it wrong and hit the post. But right there at the end, that's why you play out the rest of the period. You can never give up. You never know when you're going to be able to get the goal into the back of the net. 3 here is taking the crown. He's doing great. He's 2 goals, 2 assists. I mean, he's playing all over the place. He's having an excellent game. Really got to wonder, though, this is definitely on the East server. I don't know, is this East? Yeah, so this is the actual East. This isn't Central. And you got to wonder if Town Crier was here, how different this game really would be for Shakuras.
That's true. That is a pretty big loss in terms of the netting there. But they're going to have to deal with it. There are, attendance issues throughout the season, man. That's part of drafting a deep team, is to be able to handle that. 3 with a YOLO, and he's got days of space here, and he makes a move, and Watermelon does get back in time to stop that. Now 3. Taking a shot and almost beats Art. Just recovers in time. Nova now skating forward. At center ice, bottom side to Watermelon. Thought 3 was going to get there, but he actually receives it. Gives it to Bulbasaur in front, and Perplex was lucky to not flinch on that one. One little turn, that would have been in. Now Rick Sanchez does not get through Watermelon. And Bulbasaur again trying to get through Levi, but really that's just slow move. It's not going to work. Rick Sanchez, nice little dangle into the center, but Art does make the save. And Watermelon has Bulb. Didn't decide to pass to him, and instead this is going to get cleared to the back. And 3 will sort it out. Up for Hate Stab. Nova in pursuit, and he will kick it back. And to the bottom side, Rick Sanchez. Giving it to 3 in front. 3 is so hot, and he does not get it in. Bounces off the post twice. Not enough luck to get it through there. Couldn't keep control of it, and Art will pick that up. And Water. Levi will cut it off, and this gets kicked out. Nova receiving it. I need to set this. It's busy. Forgot to do that.
Yeah, man. What kind of caster are you?
No, not a good one. 3,
I'm just messing with you.
now taking a shot off the post. Not sure if it was actually intentioned to be a pass for Hate Stab, but Bulbasaur is going to come back the other direction. Finally, he makes a move when going for somebody. He does get through 3, but 3 is going to pick this up. And Water takes it, misses the pass to Bulbasaur, and Perplex is going to be able to pick that up. Now 3 boosting forward. He's got Rick, but he's also in the slot, and Water's going to put this off the top boards. And skate it out. Challenged by Levi, up for 3. The Tigers really just all over the puck all period. And 3's going to take a shot right into Bulbasaur. Not a great move, but Levi will recover it away. Bounce it off the top to 3. He's got Rick, and a little bit takes a snipe himself and buries it. That might be the dagger.
I mean, there's that cross-post snipe right there. You're shooting on Europeans on the NA server. You got to take that shot. You at least got to test it and see how they're doing. And 3 gets 2 easy goals off of it. That's probably going to be the dagger for sure.
And the Tigers now with a 3-goal lead, just a minute remaining, and have been playing phenomenally, with the exception of tap play, pretty much all period. It's just really hard to see Shakuras coming back on this one. Watermelon is going to pick it up, try to get something going for his team, and Levi will put it in the corner. No need to pressure this out. Does float it up front, and Nova with a nice play on that 2-on-1 to block it away. Levi cutting that off. A lot of stretch passes here. They're getting a little bit desperate. 3 has Rick, just puts it wide. And now Rick looking for something, taking a shot off the post outside of it. And Bulbasaur is going to skate. Take a shot, and it beats Perplex close side. 26 seconds remaining, 2 goals.
I mean, anything's possible. You never know. I mean, you do have Bulbasaur and Watermelon on the same team, so it is possible to score those 2 goals, but with the way the Tigers have been playing defense, it is very unlikely.
Rick Sanchez is going to move this to the bottom in 3. 3's going to boost forward.
Levi's opted in the net. Perplex is skating.
I didn't even notice.
Here we go.
Now in close and beats Levi. 7 seconds.
Here we go.
1 goal. It's possible.
It's happening. It's happening!
Not really sure what the game plan was there.
Nova with the face-off goal. It's happening.
Knowing Perplex could have been a troll. Who knows? Could have been a mistake. But that is going to be the game. The Tigers will take it.
Oh, it wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be, but they do squeak out the win here. I really just got to say how incredible the defense by Levi was. It was really good. I mean, shutting down both Watermelon and Bulbasaur on the same team is no easy task, and he made it just look effortless. He just kept picking it away. Every time that they kept boosting through, Bulbasaur really thought that he'd be able to boost right in front of him. And Levi just clicked it from him every time. He couldn't make it past him. Watermelon fell into some of the same issues, but Water tried to work around it a little bit more than Bulbasaur was willing to do. But, man, he was a stone wall for them. He played fantastic. He definitely learned from some of his prior defensive players on his teams, and he played off really well. But obviously, the star of the show, 3 goals. He gets the hat trick, 2 assists. All points coming from him and his stick. With 2 minutes of possession, he was the reason why the Tigers were scoring and so productive. He was great tonight.